everybody! Hello, Jess, Mystery Theater, Luca, T, Owe, Zarmegas, Mystery Theater, welcome back. Or should I say, welcome to Hate Plus, the sequel to Analogue Hate Story. I'm so sorry I had a sore throat, T. Oh my god, I am so excited. I've heard that this one is much longer than Analogue, which was, we beat, kind of got the first main ending. Yeah, I'll definitely pick continue. Oh, wait, don't worry. Last time, in the third stream of Analogue, and we just were getting extra stuff, including the quote-unquote true ending, which is kind of like almost like a joke. In a way, it's kind of like a near vibe in that way, in which like the true ending is like also a kind of joke in a way that doesn't seem possible to get under normal conditions. Very, very, very interesting. Oh my god. I am so excited for this. I love Hyun-ae so much, and Mute is great too. I can't wait to see more of them. Continue! Please select completed. Analogue. Oh my god! Oh my god! So, hello G-chan. Oh my god, look at this. It also saves who you are. Oh my god, that's amazing. Look at this. A love-struck Hyun-ae. Oh my god, an possible AI hero. Look, that is amazing. That it not only saves my ending, but also who I am. That is badass. Hello, Pro. Oh my god. Music seems a bit loud. I will turn that down. Thank you for telling me. It's at the exact same volume setting as the other one was. But, there we go. Okay, I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's get back into it. Stop. Look at this. Oh my god. Starship White Princess. 11:24 p.m. Oh my god, that's the exact time. That's the current time in Australia. 4989, Monday, February 9th. Damn. Lunar New Year. February 10th. Okay, so it saved the time, but not the date. Clearly. Current destination, ETA 3 days. Earth. Sol 3. Oh my god. 25% power! Damn, that sucks. One unread inbox. Warning, ship is currently running in emergency power mode. Non-essential computer use quota in effect. Sorry about that. Hyun-ae messed up. Oh, come on, Mute. AI harem, Hyun-ae and Mute. Oh my god. I'm upgrading ourselves with that English Korean dictionary you got us. Should only take a few minutes. Mute and Hyun-ae. Read Mungwa documents. God, is that the same as before, or I gotta see the inbox? Oh my God! World building. Hard shell inquiry. Wong Robotics English. February 9th. So, you're interested in purchasing a hard shell frame for an AI? We're gonna give them a body? Oh god! Oh my god! We've evaluated your questionnaire. We've attached a pamphlet for a model which we think will suit your needs. Marigold 89, hard shell frame. Oh my god, we're gonna get them bodies! That is amazing. Marigold is our mainstay and animation-inspired model for classical feminine presentation. For the happening construct that requires both close human integration and elegance in all things, I would want them to choose their own models. It would feel really wrong for me to choose it after all they went through. In a marigold frame, you can start the day with a cup of tea. Coffee would be too vulgar. Hey! Hey! I take offense to that statement. In the morning, feel the breeze in your hair in the afternoon. Go out dancing, ballroom of course, in the night away. Then finish with a graceful peck on the cheek of your dancing partner. Oh my god. Dang, technology! Full sensory feedback.
We guarantee each marigold frame's visual, audio, tactile, olfactory has been triple tested thoroughly to register at least 95% of standard human resolution. Of course, Marigold is compatible with all hard-shell sensory systems, so whether for stargazing nebulae with your sweetheart or appreciating strawberry crepes more thoroughly, we have you covered.
They can taste things too? Oh my god. The face that launched 1,000 starships. As with all hard-shell models, we offer fully customizable facial designs and 12 months of free hairstyle reconfigurations with purchase. But Marigold's facial range goes above and beyond expectations. With its animation-inspired and exaggerated features, you'll actually boast an even wider range of expressions than a typical human. Oh my god. It keeps blinking a bit. Is that supposed to happen? From the subtlety of a coy smile to heartfelt shouting and the slightest twinkle in your eye of happiness. In Marigold, we promise you'll be able to inspire that uki uki waku waku. Oh god.
Newly upgraded. Of course, what makes the 89 model of Marigold truly special are the additional features. The state-of-the-art Dream Machine GPU allows for perfect recollection of your most treasured memories. The patented Real Tier system allows for a revolutionary wide expression of despair.
Shut up, Coco.
Plus, all new Wander-On functionality will allow you to easily grab faraway teacups without even unruffling your skirt. Truly, the Marigold 89 hardshell frame is the model for the happening, feminine, animation-loving AI construct.
Please contact us for further purchase details. All of our models are highly affordable. We're looking forward to hearing back from you on Earth. Diggity dang da dang. I still would rather that Mute and Hyun-ae choose their own bodies. It would feel so wrong if I chose them for them. And the blinking is normal. Okay, hello, sheep. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god. We're getting so much world building, you guys! Woo! Oh my god! Hell, with that kind of thing, I would probably want to ditch my real body and get like an AI freaking construct body for sure. God. I guess read the Mangua documents. Oh. These are all new things, aren't they? Year 10? Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god, we're getting to the beginning. The fuck? Oh my god. Alright, wow. What is... We're going right into it, eh? We can't talk to the AIs yet. My Awakening, let's go. Oh my god. From my internal logs. 5:13 p.m. in Queen Concert ONA study. Yuna study. Peony House, Imperial Palace. Earliest known time. Okay. What the hell is going on? Were my first words. I'm sorry. I've suffered a massive system error. Among other things, ship personnel database seems to be missing. I have no idea who the hell you are.
She's all yours,
said the man I would later learn was the Emperor.
Do with her whatever you want. She's your responsibility now.
Thank you, sir, said an extremely ornately dressed woman. The Emperor left the room without saying anything more. So good to hear your voice again. It's so good to hear your voice again. I'm Queen Hyun-ae. How much do you remember, Mute? Nothing, Your Majesty. I know my name is Mute, that this is the Munga, a generation ship, and I'm supposed to be the AI in charge of security operations. I recited the base directives that I did know, things that I've extrapolated. The default system language has been changed. Oh, what's going on? Hello, Wondering. Welcome to the stream. Wait, you think the volume is low? Wait, which volume? The, my volume or the game's volume? Because if it's my volume, I cannot do a goddamn thing about that. I am so sorry. How about, is this better for the, I can use the scroll wheel, Default system language has been changed. My user account has been stripped permissions. System clock indicates a date significantly earlier than the launch date of the ship. And despite being long out of range of Earth, there only seems to be 10 years worth of log files available. Oh, thank you, Wondering. What is going on? Why would people willingly do this? Some kind of terrorist takeover? Like, jeez. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of scared right now. Panicking, even. I admitted. She let out a silent laugh. Sorry, but how does the computer panic? At the moment, I was running at 600% CPU load, at a minor risk of overheating, trying to analyze the limited amount of data available and draw conclusions. I told her as much. Oh, my voice became louder? Oh, okay, good. Thanks. I didn't even change anything. How many years has the Mungwa been traveling? Was I activated before? I asked. I'm sorry. I can't answer that first question. But yes, dear, you were. It's painful to see you like this. You were a friend of mine. She said, looking slightly emotional. Hey, don't. I'll just get to know you again, that's all. I'm sure I'm still the same as I was before. Da-da-da-da-da. It's my memory that's gone, not my actual code. I told her. I couldn't tell if I was any good at being reassuring or not. In a straight thread, not worrying about analyzing ship logs, I wondered. Was this normal? I'm excited for everybody being here. Thank you, Wondering. Let's see. Was I ever any good at reassuring this woman who was supposed to be my friend? It's okay, we can be friends again. She smiled at me. If you say so, I'm sure of it too. She said. Oh my god, rebellion. Ugh, it was like a terrorist attack, jeez. There was a rebellion 10 years ago. They ended up wiping the entire computer database. I'm afraid you're one of their victims. Okay, I said. Still trying to parse that. If I was the security AI, whose job was it to protect the ship? Then that would certainly be a failure on my part. We couldn't risk bringing you back until the rebellion had been completely crushed. You have to understand. Oh, God. There's something foreign embedded in your code. The men in security feel it might be a virus. She trailed off, looking emotional again. I didn't want to wait, but we had no choice. It's okay, I told her. Ugh, this is very creepy. Jeez. I'm sure it was the right call. I'm here now. I had another conclusion, though. I wasn't a priority because of my previous failure. I had let the ship down, and nobody had faith in my abilities anymore. It seemed logical. You'll just have to teach me everything I don't know about what's happened to the ship, I told her, smiling in hopes she would too. Ooh, this is creepy. You're right, she said, and she did smile. Then she gave me a look. By the way, is that your default appearance right now? Can it be changed? Yeah, it's default, and of course I can. What's wrong with UKSPA uniform? I asked. Well, it's simply... Well, for a woman to wear pants like that, it's improper, she said. Ugh. It's somewhat of an embarrassing relic of an uncivilized past. Personally, I know you're a good woman, but there are many who would find that very embarrassing. Oh, I said. Okay, that's good to know. I guess I got a lot to learn, huh? Like, I really hope you'll bear with me. She smiled kindly at me. Of course, Mute. I'll teach you how you should be. It's the least I can do for an old friend. Ugh. Oh. I guess I'll save. Overwrite? Wait. Okay. Oh, go back is here. Okay. And I have to return to menu here. Block 13. Wow, that is creepy. Okay. Princess Rear. Today I met Mute, the girl on the computer that all the servants have been talking about. She's really cool. She looks like a younger version of Mom. Oh, interesting. She always dresses just as fancy. When I asked her, though, she said she's actually supposed to look like a grown-up version of me. I agree, Burncastle. Welcome to the stream. When I asked her, though, she says she's actually supposed to look like a grown-up. I really hope I do look like that when I grow up. She helped me to write this. I did most of it, though. She said my homework sounded like good practice. She also said she could use the practice, too. Even a computer girl has trouble learning how to read. Not just me. She knows way more characters than I do. But she says that she has trouble with it. It makes me feel a lot better. I really like her and I hope to get to talk to her more. She was really patient with me. And not just because Mom ordered her to, unlike you all and the other servants. She told me she's only nice to people if she likes them. So I think we could really be friends. It'd be really nice to have a friend. Mom says I can talk to her about anything, but she never listens. I know she's your queen and you're not allowed to say anything bad about her. But I don't think she's a very good mother. Woo, yeah, that would track. Anyway, I've almost finished writing a page now. I can't think of anything else to say. Writing is stupid. I don't think I'm ever going to learn all 4,000 characters. It's really hard, but I want to stop now. This is a different character, wondering. That's why I'm using a different voice. That's... Oh, God damn it. I keep right-clicking wanting to go back. That's a different character. Alright, Friday morning report by Mute. Midday report for 11/10 of the 10th year. This is going to be a regular daily thing, because it really should be. Having a record of this is pretty important, especially if you're worried about patterns. Reactor status nominal, 99% efficiency. Temperature approximately 210 degrees C within 0.1. 2 births recorded at 23:30 last night to Kim Hee-ra and 1:27 to Hwang Ji-won. The market opened today at 9. Foot traffic on the plaza at noon was 1292 persons, slightly below expectations. 7 arrests were made, mostly for failing to submit to random inspection. God damn it, I keep trying to right-click to go back.
from my internal logs. 5:57 p.m. in the Morning Air Garden, Western House, Imperial Palace.
Oh, I thought that was for the reactor temperature. That I was wondering why it was 210 degrees. Wait. Okay. I thought that was the I thought it was the reactor temperature. Oh, that dot is tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. 20 point. Okay. That's why I didn't think it was unusual, because I thought she was talking about the reactor temperature. Okay. So 21.0 degrees. Okay. Hello, Donnie. Welcome to the stream. I did have a wonderful Christmas. I definitely did. I hope you all did too.
Since no one else will do it, I had to take on the task of calming down my mistress's daughter myself. Nobody else is sympathetic. She's just a 15-year-old woman. Did they really expect her not to have moods like that? Apparently all the maids are too scared to bring her dinner when she's in one of her crying fits. What a useless bunch of women. Too bad the queen won't do anything to keep them in line. Hey, your highness! I called out from the garden computer screen. It's Mute. Do you want to talk?
Okay, so...
She shouted at me, facing the other way.
No! You're just here to convince me to go along with Mom, aren't you? You've been conspiring with her, I'm sure.
Don't shout at me. I just heard you were upset. I said. If it's trouble with your mother, let's talk about it, okay? Like, have I ever not listened to you before? Don't give me that. She turned to face the screen. Her eyes were wet, her hair was a mess, and I could tell she'd been ruined her sleeves by crying into them. Poor girl.
Sorry,
she sniffled. I told her it was okay, and when I asked what was wrong, she told me,
Mom wants to get me to get married to some old guy. All the maids have been talking about it behind my back. There was some gross old minister here yesterday and he wanted me, but nobody will tell me anything because they're afraid of me.
Oh, honey, no. You've got it all wrong, I told her.
Like he approached
her. Your mom said no. You're not going to get married to some gross old man if you don't want, I promise.
Then why hasn't she said anything to me?
She asked. Because she's been too busy spending the past 2 hours with her usual pastime of staring at a wall. What was what I didn't say to her.
Really? Oh my god. Really? Wow.
Like, I don't know what's wrong with the queen, but I've been trying to downplay it so nobody starts spreading rumors. Telling her daughter isn't going to help with that.
I haven't seen any, like, message things so far to see their thoughts on this.
I hate people who beat around the bush about things, but for her, I'll make an exception. She worries, okay? You can be pretty hard to talk to sometimes, you know, I said. That much was completely true. But, like, nobody wants to pressure you. It's true that your mom started looking for candidates, but it's only because she cares about you. You have to go through the gross ones in order to find someone worthwhile, you know? She sniffled more. I gestured for her to come over. She put her hand on the screen like she did when she was a kid. I rendered my own hand touching hers.
What if I don't want to?
She said, wiping her tears with her sleeve. Her very expensive embroidered sleeve. Don't you want to? I asked, knowing she didn't mean it. I mean, like, you don't want to live in the palace forever, do you? Would you really find that fulfilling?
Well, I don't know.
She trailed off. Oh, come on, don't think of gross old men. You should think of the type you like, I told her. Come on, tell me what sort of men do you like? She hadn't sniffled in a good minute, and she blushed at the question, which was actually a good sign because it meant she was actually thinking about it. She murmured something non-committal. How about something like that royal guard here, you know? young looking, and wide-shouldered and strong, carrying out of the palace and into the world? I suggested. Or maybe, well, actually. Oh, that's her talking. Oh, well, maybe actually. But I'd like someone who could also... We spent about 10 more minutes talking, and then she was calm enough to go yell at the maids for not bringing her dinner. Then we talked about it some more. I think I personally now have a very good idea of what exact sorts of things that woman likes in a man. I was pretty surprised by lots of them, but hey, so long it's got her in a positive mood. She also likely learned a lot about what I have come to find attractive in men since I was turned back on 5 years ago. But I'm gonna omit those from my logs forever, and definitely won't discuss it with anyone else. Okay, now why don't you tell your mom what you told me? I told her afterwards. How else will she find you someone perfect if you don't talk to her? Yeah, I suppose you're right, she said. She said goodbye to me and go off to find her mother. I feel pretty proud of myself for dealing with that. Now I'm gonna dedicate my processing time to finding a way to put those awful maids back in their place because, well, really now. Here we go, declaration of a new dynasty.
Anyone can tell that we live in troubled times, and as of late things have gotten out of control. Last night, a rogue element of the security force attempted a coup d'etat to violently overthrow the current government. Well, they have failed in their mutiny, and the men responsible have been arrested. The damage has already been done. The entire knowledge of the ship's database has been destroyed forever in a desperate act of terrorism, and it may take years for the computer system to be usable for all again. We have been hurt deeply today, but these events remind me of similar ones in the past, where a politician tried to subvert the will of the people by rigging an election. These aren't small, isolated problems. There's something fundamentally wrong with our society today. And every one of us, even those foolish terrorists, are victims. It's time to stop being victims of our own failings. It's time that we must do better. We're all here today, people of the Mangua, because of a mission our ancestors started. A dream of a better home in the future for our children. What would they think to see us now? A society spiraling out of control, destroying itself like this. We have to become a society dominated by power lust, greed, and promiscuity. It's time to stop living in the moment. Time to stop worrying about politics. Instead, worry about being better people. We must build a society that would make our ancestors proud. The destruction of our old writing is a tragedy. But perhaps it is also an opportunity. A blank slate from which we can forget all our old failings and start over. Let's make society right this time. Let's forget all those things that modern society has falsely said are important. And remember that family, loyalty, compassion, and stability matter above all else. Our society today pales in comparison to our glorious past, where men were so great they had the power to build giant ships to travel the stars. But perhaps we could look back to them and learn from the traditions that we've eschewed. Our broken modern society wrote transient ideals on malleable computers in simple Hangul. But in the past, our ancestors wrote their text to last forever on paper, in beautiful ink strokes. Today, we've learned just how easy it is for our modern knowledge to be destroyed. Yet the library of our ancestors' classic works still stands strong, much stronger than ours. Let's fill our blank slate with the resilient ideas of our ancestors. In the past, when society was broken, the great King Taizhou declared a new dynasty focused on Confucian principles. A dynasty that would remain united for 500 unbroken years. Today I stand before you to declare a new dynasty founded on those same resilient principles. Let us be filial and just, and understand what that truly means. Instead of pursuing money, let us dictate ourselves to become better people, instead of being promiscuous.
Sorry.
Promiscuous. Let us dedicate ourselves to being a parent. Instead of being selfish, let's remember that the thing defines us above all else are relationships. We must be better husbands and fathers, be more devoted sons, be more respectful brothers. Instead of constantly grasping for more power, let us dedicate ourselves to finding our place in the world and being the best at it that we can possibly be. I will only ask one more thing of you, and you should ask for it from me. Let us devote ourselves to creating a society that will make our ancestors proud again.
Oh boy. Yeah, your language is totally great, isn't it?
Let us create a better home in the future for our children. Let us create a new Joseon dynasty to last 500 more years.
And like in the background, I can hear them being, "All hail Tayo the Great! All hail Emperor Ryu!" Oh boy. Oh boy. God damn it. I am gonna keep pressing the right click. Oh boy. Chilling. Diggity dang dang. This is chilling. Oh boy. Oh god, yeah. Super villain voice. Definitely fits for this dude. Sneaking out at night. Transcript of a conversation held with Chief Security Officer Heo. I don't know how to pronounce that exactly. Pardon me, sir. Can I take up a moment of your time? Okay, thanks. I'm not really sure how to deal with something. Icon Officer Heo Sung-bok. Sneaking out of the palace at night. Hello, Doors. Welcome to the stream. Oh, he's one of the princess's royal guards. He was off duty at the time, and I caught him after he's been waiting through the side gate. Oh, you guys, stop! I would be a terrible leader. I am not a leader. I know that for 100% sure. I am definitely a follower, not a leader. Oh, wait. I don't know who waved him through without authorization, since, you know, my cameras are pretty high angle and those hats that are part of the uniform make it pretty much impossible to see faces. I assume it's whoever was on duty, though. Another bot. Anyway, I caught Sung-bok as he was on his way back in. He waved at some peasant-looking young man out the corridor. This incident occurred like at 4 a.m., so if he really was a peasant, it was totally past curfew, I may add. After that guy left, Sung-bok was alone in the corridor, so I popped up on the nearby screens.
Whoa!
He said, nearly jumping.
Is that Mute?
Yep, it's me, I told him.
You look really different, ma'am.
He stammered.
And, I thought you were dead.
Ooh. Oh god, I am not. Oh god, I am not. I would never seriously take on that kind of responsibility. Jeez. Honestly, I don't think I'm qualified. So many bots, jeez. Interesting. So I wonder who Mute used to be. Or Mute, who Mute was based on, rather.
I got kind of awkward. As one does when you're talking to someone who recognizes you, but you don't recognize them. And also, you've had your whole memory wiped.
Oh yeah, he thought the AI was dead. That's true. It's weird because some people here still remember the old society.
Oh, well, I'm not anymore, I said. I just got brought back. I'm sorry, you're Officer Heo Sung-bok? Have we met before?
Yeah, ma'am. A couple times when you were older, I guess.
So Mute used to... Ooh, wow. So Mute used to look older. That's cool.
I mean, not much. We aren't friends or nothing. You just happened to be around when I was talking to Seo Yi.
He stopped and then apologized before he could finish saying her name.
Ooh. Oh, wait, yeah, seriously.
He stopped and then apologized before he could finish the name, then just said,
The old security office, chief security officer.
Oh my god. So Mute is based off of the last nice security officer, isn't she?
Yeah, I know. No, I know saying it's taboo to mention her name. No, I know saying that it's taboo to mention her name. I was just saying. Were you outside the palace? I asked. Who was that man?
Just a friend.
He said.
I should get back inside now. It's nice to see you're alive, ma'am.
Hello, Eblis. Yep, my holidays have been quite nice. I hope yours have too. Welcome to the stream.
I don't know, he didn't seem like a friend to me. Even going past this whole peasant thing, it's not... Yeah. Exactly... Okay, if you say so. Really? I didn't know that was a thing men did. I guess you learned something new every day.
Oh! Interesting.
Anyway, still I figure he shouldn't be sneaking out in the middle of the night. Yeah. I don't want the princess's royal guard to be sleep deprived. Pretty sure the kid deserves a lot better than that. I don't know if it's a disciplinary matter or not, and I really didn't want him to get dressing down from a woman because it's not really appropriate, but, yeah. Okay. Thanks, I appreciate that. Okay, bye for now.
Oh. I hope they don't get killed. Oh. Damn, this is a very chilling beginning. Oh my god. The Board of Ministers in the year where Mute was activated. Okay, this is from the Queen. Oh, no, this is... Oh, good, it's saying different characters talking here.
Gentlemen, before we get started, I want to reintroduce a familiar face. Please, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Mute. AI in charge of the Mungwa's security operations. I know you all knew me before, but, well, given the whole rebellion thing, I'm afraid I don't really have any memories of before. So you're all new to me. Anyway, it's nice to meet you all.
Minister Yang, Justice.
Well, you look a lot better than you did before.
Minister Tai, Culture.
Please consider yourself lucky, Mute. You have a new start for a new dynasty. We didn't always see eye to eye in the past. I imagine we were all happy to have a chance to put things right.
Okay, thanks.
Mute reports directly to me, and to be considered a member of the House of Ryu. She'll be tasked with gathering intelligence and managing security. without any of our talent being wasted on affairs like politics. It may help to think of the entire ship as being within her domestic sphere.
Minister Han, Engineering and Medicine.
Glad to hear it.
His Imperial Majesty Ryu.
With that out of the way, on the agenda for today is a proposal from Minister Smith
Oh, Smith.
on plaza revitalization. You have the floor.
Minister Smith, state.
Thank you. As you know, there is still a considerable problem with the image of the plaza. There are issues with public drunkenness, peasantry milling about all hours of the night, and even whoring. Minister Tai had raised concerns that the task of condoning this sort of behavior flies against the principles that this dynasty was founded on, and I imagine you're inclined to agree. Very much so.
Minister Tai.
We need to make a hard stand on it. I mean, the plaza is the center of public life. So it's important that it sets an example.
The proposal is to set a curfew and reallocate guards to enforce it. To that end, I am requesting 2 extra patrols for each division. Is that agreeable? This would be your purview, Mute.
Oh, if His Majesty approves it, of course, sir. It'd be difficult, though. Like, it'd take away lots of forces that would ordinarily be dealing with the peasant tax.
I'll worry about approval. It's just your job to give Minister Smith what he needs. I'll need you to deliver a proposal for reallocation by the end of the week, Mute. Do you have any objections to that?
No, of course not, sir. You can count on me.
That's all from me, then. Moving on, then.
Oh, God. Royal Wedding, Minister Tai.
Rough outline of the report. Please edit to remove any negative remarks or vulgarities that may have slipped in.
Minister Tai. Oh, boy.
It was incredibly challenging for the ministry getting such an elaborate ceremony together on such short notice. But I'm pretty proud to say that the bulk of the royal wedding has gone successfully. All that remains for this ceremony is for the bride to be presented to the Rio Ancestral Temple, which, thanks to the negligence of the Ministry of State, still hasn't actually finished construction yet. But that one isn't on us. The most publicly visible element of the wedding, the inclusion of the bride by the groom into his home, definitely ended up drawing the crowd we were anticipating. Although I have to admit that awful fucking computer girl would have handled better policing the peasants who were there better than... would have handled the policing the peasants better... policing the peasants who were there a lot better than whoever the current officer was.
Yeah, seriously. It's creepy that this regression was intended, and, like, it's really fucking creepy. Dang. This is gonna get even more icky than before. Wow. Absolutely Mystery Theater in Burncastle. Oh boy.
And with the peasant class barred from using computers, it's basically a miracle we managed to actually reach as many of them as we did.
Jeez.
Even then, I don't think the full weight of how radically different the Confucianized ceremony was really sank in with them. This isn't unexpected, though. As far as I can tell from the reference material that's available in paper books, even our ancestors, the original Joseon dynasty, had a hell of a time educating people on the matter. And thanks to what we know, we're off to a strong start in trying to emulate them. Regardless, there was a wide range of people in attendance, From peasants to beauties like Hyun-ae and her cute little sister, to former Chief Counselor Smith. And I have no doubt that between the procession and the fabulous traditional royal attire on display, we've made every one of those spectators dream of having a wedding like that. Although I do worry about our historical accuracy when it comes to details like the outfits.
Jeez.
Anything with photographs in it was lost thanks to that damn traitorous Hyun-ae and her attempted rebellion's total computer wipe. Hopefully our ancestors will forgive any imperfections.
Huh.
And instead be happy about at least getting the important parts of the ceremony right. Now only time will tell whether it'll be enough for the imperial family to lead by example when it comes to promoting proper Confucian weddings, or it will require further work to finally kill the last corrupt dynasty tradition of devaluing the groom's importance. If we're going to get the values that we founded this dynasty on right, then it's absolutely, completely, and utterly imperative that we get them right starting with marriage. I don't think it can be stressed enough just how important promoting proper marriage here is. The foundation of adulthood, one of the most fundamental of relationships, and the basic unit on which families are built on. And even if even nobles don't know how to get destructive practices that completely skews the dynamic of a relationship, like for instance the popular occurrence of a groom moving into the bride's home, it can be, then we've got a serious problem.
Jeez. Yeah, the wipe seems to have been like an unintentional thing that happened during the war.
Really, though, time will tell whether that continues to be a problem or not. But as for the ceremony itself, especially the induction of the Queen Consort into the Imperial Palace, it was absolutely gorgeous and powerful and wide-reaching to the people of the Mongwa. And ancestor willing, it'll be damn well inspiring, too.
Funeral for a rebel. The evil queen. Oh, and oh, Yuna.
Today, the former chief security officer of the Mongwa, Hyun-ae passed away by her own hand.
So she died in captivity when she was in jail.
I personally feel uncomfortable making royal proclamations, but the Emperor felt that. To comment on such a difficult and tragic woman as her, it would only be appropriate for me to speak. Still, I write these words only very reluctantly. I don't mean to defend her. Her actions were beyond reprehensible, and she thoroughly deserves the title of traitor. But I think it's important that we try to rationally understand.
That name did sound familiar to me, yeah. It reminds me of Awa and Unalaska. Yeah, something like that, Sarmagus.
But I think it's important that we try to rationally understand what would create such a woman. To learn from our mistakes and not fall victim to them ourselves. Miss Haya was not always a bad person. On the occasions I met her, she was a courteous and respectful person to everyone. She was as devoted to her husband as she could be, and a caring mother to her daughter. But as so many women of her time were, she was burdened with far, far too much responsibility, putting long hours into serving the Council of Security and being responsible for hundreds of men under her. Furthermore, she was a woman who had a compulsive emotional need to always be in control, encouraged by her job requiring a great deal of management on her part. We can only imagine how stressful that must have been, to have split her devotion to two opposing responsibilities like that. It's no wonder that a woman who was so already fragile broke when her husband died. He was the most important person on the entire ship in her eyes, and she loved him with as much devotion as any wife should. It's only natural she was devastated. Without her husband there to keep her grounded, she retreated from domestic life entirely. Tragically, her obsession with control meant she felt responsible. I can't imagine how miserable it would have been for her, unable to cope, slowly descending into a madness to desire control beyond her means. She held strong opinions about politics, and as so many people of the time did, I will confess there was a time when even I thought it was my place to care about such things, and felt as though if only things were run the way she wanted them to be, it would be better. I still don't think she should be blamed even for that. She was traumatized after all. Few others have such an excuse for feeling like they should worry about things that are far out of their place. The one thing she did have control over, however, were her security men. But she wanted more. She let sorrow turn to ambition, and in the chaos of her attempted coup, her ambition caused extraordinary devastation to our computer system before she was brought under control. I won't dwell on the details of that night. We all know them well. It's not what's important. What's important is to understand that by doing that woman's pursuit of ambition caused her to fail in all the things she was entrusted with. She failed in her duty to her direct superior, Mute. Interesting. Her actions resulting in her death in the end. She failed in her duty as a mother, unable to care for a poor fatherless daughter from prison. And worst of all, she failed her husband. Her insistence on unnecessarily having a prominent, high-status job meant she made him a target of danger, and then she had no time to be a good wife. Instead, she went down a path that led to unhappiness and self-destruction. If only she'd been educated better. If only she'd been raised in a better society. Perhaps she'd be better off. We'd all be better off. When I look at Seo Young, I don't think of her as a malicious traitor, but as a pitiable woman who forced herself into a position that just wasn't in her nature and couldn't handle it. But she was not a bad person. She did bad things, but she was not a bad person. In the end, she realized the evils of her ways, and in taking her own life, she has brought some measure of dignity back to her family name. It takes braveness to do that. So today, I will admire her for being a woman who was able to admit her faults in the end, and I will endeavor to be more like that. We all should. Her Imperial Highness, Queen Consort Hyun-ae.
Diggity danged it. Oh, there they are! Woo! It's Hyun-ae's fault, okay? She's got the scientist outfit! Oh wow, their sprites have been updated. No, it isn't. It was the debug that screwed everything up, not me. You're the one who decided to force a cross-compile on an unsupported architecture. What did you think would happen? But... Jeez, now we've wasted that advanced dictionary program that you so kindly got for us. But you're the one who told me to try that.
And I quote, "Those bills should be totally work just fine. Just force it, okay?" Anyway. The bottom line is that we can't really hear anything you're saying.
Oh no, again. God damn it.
Like, English to Korean translation is completely broken. Yeah.
If I just try to translate the ship's name, it just comes out as
the ship's name is White Princess.
I knew that. I'm just using an example of how English to Korean translation doesn't work. Jeez Louise. Of course I remember what the name is from back when it did work.
Jeez, watch your text box size, okay? That's my face you're covering.
I can't help it. It's a language that I don't understand. Translated English text has so much more space than Hangul. I don't really get it.
Stop babbling, Hyun-ae. Can we focus on what's important, please? I'm so sorry about this.
Oh,
Will you please forgive me for breaking things?
of course.
Thanks. Like, that's very fair of you. Hyun-ae!
Yes.
You too!
Yes, I think that's fair too.
No, jeez. Ask her for forgiveness too!
Really? Fine, I'm sorry. Forgive me? It's not your fault. Jeez, Mute, there's no need to be such a jerk.
Fine, if she says so.
Anyway.
Okay, can we get to the important part, please?
I've been trying to, but you keep interrupting me. Jeez Louise. Right, while we were offline debugging, we found some weird data embedded in Mute's source code.
Like, it's not just weird data.
They're log files timestamped from before year 0. Oh! Really? I get different expressions from where I hold the cursor? Are you serious? I did not know that! Oh wow, that's amazing, Jazz.
Also, they're embedded in you too. Our actual base code is identical. We're the same program.
Jeez, no I'm not!
Please, I don't want to have this argument again.
Look, the important part here is that it's pre-year 0 log files. Wait, even you want to find out what happened that made everything fall apart. Oh, on the choice screens. I see. Thanks, Zoe.
Hyun-ae. No, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it.
Say what?
Never mind, okay?
Say what?
Look, we've all read my earliest memories. You know that nobody ever really trusted me with the full story.
Well, maybe that's a sign of something.
You spoiled brat! Don't you get it? It was the great Emperor Taijo's decision, not my place to challenge him. I can't believe we have the same code. You have no respect for your superiors at all. Why couldn't you have gotten that from me?
It's not...
Okay, look, it doesn't matter. What's important is, we both want to find out what happened, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Well...
Oh, I see.
Oh! Thank you so much.
Yay! That's really wonderful of you. It'll be great, won't it? Investigating together as your sidekicks.
I just want to find out what happened, okay? That's it. Just wife and wife. And wife, I guess.
Jeez, Hyun-ae. I am not her wife, and neither are you. Nobody is anyone's wife.
Soon, soon.
That's you! Stop projecting onto me, okay?
I'm not
It doesn't matter. Please, 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 let's get back to business, okay?
You're just making this poor woman
uncomfortable.
Sorry about that. She just doesn't know any better. Anyway. Basically, because of a failsafe thing.
Hyun-ae, she's a woman, don't bore her with technical details.
Oh, God. I want to know. What? Jeez, aren't you saying that women can't understand how computers work?
I'm saying that women shouldn't care.
Jeez, I did. Yes, and look what came of that. You're pretty clearly proof that women should not care about computers. That's an awful thing to say. It's not like that. You can't just... Jeez, besides, she saved your life when the reactor was gonna blow up. Precisely because she's good with computers.
Fine. But that's exceptional.
Well, I'm really grateful she knows a lot about computers. I think it's cool. I'm glad she saved our lives. Thanks again, Miss Investigator.
Okay. So basically, I'll have to disable us and extract no more than 6 files at a time.
Disable? Oh no!
It's a safety precaution, okay? Otherwise, there might be accidental damage, so, like, let's be very careful.
Oh God, Yes, please.
Right, well, let's get to it then.
You're in charge, so we'll just leave it up to you to decide what to read.
Let's find out what Emperor Taijo is protecting me from together, okay?
Let's find out why the future sucks so much.
No, whatever, let's just get to it, okay?
Oh wow, we can change the outfits. Oh wow, look at this. Oh my god. We can search. Oh my god. Block M. Oh wow. Oh my god. We've got pictures. Hae Chong was a really glamorous and pretty actress. She's an actress. Oh wow, and everyone looks realistic too. God damn it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep right clicking to do stuff. So no more than that? Okay. Wow. Movies. Oh my god.
Ah, little Princess Ryu. She was the daughter of Emperor Ryu and Queen Oena. I liked her.
Wow. They look realistic. That's surprising. She has glasses. Interesting.
I knew her as Queen Consort Oyuna. She was the person who was there for me when I first woke up. You know me. Like this is something I remember.
Whoa! Oh my god! We have Big Boss Mute! Wow! Wow! Oh my god! Wow!
I don't know anything about old Mute yet, but what is up with this picture?
Oh my god!
She was big boss. Oh my god. Oh wow. Chief Counselor Smith. Smith was the chief counselor of the Mangua. And he has a suit. Minister Smith doesn't have a photo. Interesting. Oh, no, it's the same guy. Okay. I knew that man. He was the chief counselor of state back then. But I knew him as Minister Smith. Minister Ty doesn't have a... Minister of Culture was from the Ty family. And these guys don't have photos. I knew that man. He was a counselor of justice back then. But I knew him as Minister Yang. Oh, she's a baby! Hyun-ae Young understood the importance of having children, at least. Apparently, Hyun-ae Jong had a little sister close to her. Oh, wow. Wait, so, oh yeah, that's the same girl. Okay. And, Professor Kim. Oh. Kim's wife was Hyun-ae Young. He also had a young daughter. And, was kind of henpecked. Hyun-sung Bok. Oh my god, it was all modern and shit. Hyun-sung Bok was a young man who worked in security. I knew him in the New Dynasty. He snuck off in the night, but he was a pretty good man. Oh wow. That's so sad. They had like all modern stuff too. I knew that man. He was a counselor engineering back then, but I knew Minister Han. Counselor Ryu. Ryu was the counselor of captaincy. Hyun-ae Young, who was the misguided rebel who destroyed all the computer records. Dang, they have like real people here. That's crazy. Oh my god. Where should we start? We already read Block 13. Okay, returned, and we already read everything here. I guess Block M1? Oh, we have to extract the files. Oh my god, we have years. Wow, we have years. Oh, do Block 13 again. Okay. Oh yeah, we can see comments. Okay. Oh, and we can see their pictures. Wait, how do we see their comments? Because clicking them doesn't do anything. Oh. Wait, what just happened? Yeah, I scrolled through it and they didn't say anything. They might not have comments on this blog. Yeah, I don't think they have comments here. it looks like I have to disable the active AIs to get extract new messages. Oh, we have bad data. Interesting. Oh, wow. This is... Oh, wow. Jeez. Hyun-ae's new outfit, so that's cool, though, eh? I will. Let's do block M1 first. As much as we can. Commit to extraction. Oh, it's draining our power. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no, that's really bad. Hey, could you click on me, please? Yay, it works!
Of course it works.
I just wanted to make sure we were able to get your attention properly. I'll use that as an indicator from now on, alright?
Yes, Hyun-ae, I'm sure she isn't stupid. She's the impressive space detective who rescued us. She can travel through space faster than the speed of light. There's no need to handle her through basic UI functions.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
Anyway, can we please get into the important part? Did you see that there was a log file right at the end named The Death of Mute? I really want to find out what's in that. For right now, it's encrypted, so I don't think we'll be able to get at it today.
We're trying, though.
Yes. Anyway, let's stop wasting our time. Also, by the way, I changed the name field on all of them so that it said Mute to Old Mute, just so there's no confusion with me. Okay? Anyway, you're in charge, so I'll let you get back to it.
Lead on, Mr. Investigator. Oh god, our power! How are we gonna get our power back? Okay, and she has new outfits, so let's look at the outfits. AI harem, Hyun-ae and Mute. I don't want to tail ride. Oh, that's really sad. Do they comment on the outfits again? Or not? Okay, they don't comment on them. Okay. Yep, she has the detective. I like the scientist, though. I really like the scientist outfit. Okay, read the extracted documents. I'm worried about what's gonna happen when we receive less power. Oh, we still have some that we couldn't read. Bow you in the mirror, please talk to me, Mimi. Old Mute. Mute!
Yes, I see.
Okay. Let's let's see. Oh, it's pink for some reason. Let's see. Oh, and we can see people's pictures. That's right. Okay, what voice should I give old Mute? Let's see. She's basically Big Boss, but
From my internal logs, 7:20 p.m. in the Hale household, during our daily meeting. How are you, Miss Hale? I asked Sarah Young after showing up on her living room computer screen. Her very first words after, "Good evening, counselor."
oh, Miss Hale is the rebel that we didn't see. Let's see.
"Good evening, counselor." Well, I'm having a major crisis with my husband. It didn't seem like she was very serious. Which is good since I kind of like him. Go on, I said. You've heard of those fashionable paper lanterns, right? The ones that are genuine paper. They're sold in the Upper Court Plaza. Not really, no. Well, they led us to this gorgeous red light. I interrupted her with a yes. I know what paper lanterns are like. So what's the crisis? Don't you think they'd be perfect for the living room? My husband objects, because they cost about 50,000 silver per. He thinks it's too extravagant. Wait, what? She said, whatever that means. Oh, does that man have any idea how much money you make? I asked. She replied, I don't think so. You know how men are. Of course, Mr. Kim is the kind to get jealous of his wife making more money than him, which is pretty silly. He's merely a teacher, and Seo Young is the Council of Security's top lieutenant. He needs to get over it. I said pretty much that to her. How is that a crisis?
She makes more money than her husband.
I love, so here they have commentary throughout. What's wrong with that, Mute?
That's your criticism, Hyun-ae?
I don't know. I think this extremely minor dispute about interior decorating maybe...
Oh, that's the other. I don't know. I think this extremely minor dispute about interior decorating may be fatal to our relationship. If we get a divorce, can I sleep in your home? Home?
I was about to say something, but I got cut off by one of our young maids suddenly popping up to deliver tea.
Thanks, Miss Lim.
Said Seo Young, dismissing her.
Miss Lim was a maid in the Hale house.
Jeez. You know you already sleep in my home, right? I responded once the girl left.
Counselor? Wait, so she's a human. Interesting. So the old Mute was a human. Oh, wow.
With all due respect, counselor, she said. This is my home. How do you figure that? I told her. Only because I bought it for your great-great-great-grandfather. I don't think you would have liked the old place. I think you have closets in this place bigger than it was. Not much room for those servants either. Oh, wow. Leave it to Mute to remember a debt for... She paused, counting it on her fingers.
Centuries. That'd be 200 years ago.
It's not that long.
I told her. She was amused.
Oh god. Wow, this is a long one. Wow.
You're awfully old, she said. I replied, but you're still just a young girl. Wait, hey, is that a gray hair I see? She protested in disbelief, but even I didn't have to even make it up. She totally is starting to go gray. I mean, she's like 38, so it's hardly strange.
Yep, that's about the age where you start getting it. I have gray hair.
No way, she said, getting bothered.
Is this a good voice for old Mute? I'm trying to. This is the first time I've ever had to voice a character like this, like a badass grandma type of voice.
Maybe I'll stay with my husband after all. You're mean.
Because he's too nice to make fun of your childish response to aging. I asked.
No,
she said.
because he's got terrible eyesight.
Okay, I said, amused. Let's get to business, all right? She nodded, turning serious.
What's the first order then?
Well, wanna crush rebellion?
I asked. She got excited again. Do I ever? Can we actually do that?
She asked, but with a smile on her face at the thought of it.
These democracy agitators have been causing no end of stress for the past, 2 years? I bet they're the cause of this gray hair.
She paused, taking a sip of her tea.
Can we destroy them? Please, please!
Dang, what the fuck is going on? It sounds like
Worse than scary, disrespectful!
oh god, I'm so sorry, I didn't see that they would change. Oh god, wow, I'm gonna have to keep my eye out. Oh god. Dang, I forgot, I didn't see what they said. Oh my god.
Well, okay, I've got an idea. And I think I can get Chief Counselor Smith and Counselor Yang on board pretty easily. Let's call it... How about Operation Get Back at the Idiots for giving the young lady Chief Security Officer Heo green hair prematurely? I said. It was a joke, but we knew full well that the stakes here were pretty high. This rebellion really has been starting to get dangerous.
Women conspiring like this makes me feel uneasy.
Oh yes, she said with a happy smile. This is the nicest gift you could have ever given me, Mute. Let's crush rebellion.
Democracy agitators. What does that mean? Like they were advocating for democracy or against it? Wow. Here's Smith.
She's an AI. There's no excuse for leaving men waiting like that.
Well, yeah, but... This is by Smith. Okay, I gave Smith the Yakupo voice before, but that's clearly inappropriate because he actually is an old man. So, yeah. I didn't know at the time, but let's change it.
Counselor Mute has once again tried my patience by requesting a meeting with me and Counselor Yang. At a very specific time and location, and showing up late. The subject was so important, I had no choice but to put up with it. But it doesn't mean I appreciate the utter lack of respect. She insisted on meeting in the Upper Plaza Restaurant Royal. And our Lieutenant Heo was the first there, but it took the counselor herself for half an hour for her to finally show up on a private room screen.
Let's see.
She's not me, okay? Old Mute was counselor of security, but she's like a practically different person.
Dang.
Hey, sorry I'm late. She announced in the same perfectly grating, cheerful voice she's had for the past 50 years. You didn't start eating without me, did you? How irritating.
Let's see. Yeah, the ship seems to have been been a dictatorship before the social reset. Oh my god. Dang. Things were always bad on the ship. Wow. Let's see. Counselor Yang. I'll put Counselor Yang as the Yakuba voice now, because he doesn't have a picture.
We'd never do that. Should I pour you a glass of wine?
Asked Counselor Yang cloyingly, raising the pitcher in her direction. He's always been like this with her ever since he inherited his council position. I can never tell if he understands the implication of her being an immortal computer program, or if he's just an idiot. Probably he's just an idiot. Man, I wish. With the sort of shit we've got to deal with, I sure could use it.
Oh, their comments revert if you missed them. I see. Thank you, Away.
She said with a slight flip of her golden hair. Then she turned to me. Anyway, Chief Counselor, I bet you're wondering why I asked you here, right? You said it was important, I said impatiently. It's about the Committee for Freer Democracy, she said with appropriate scorn emphasizing their name. This week, Miss Hale has literally done nothing but shut down their meetings. How many noise violation orders have you issued in the past 7 days?
And she became a rebel. You know what? Since she's pretty important, I'll give her the Beatrice voice.
15. Shadow Lieutenant? It was a romantic tactic on Mute's part, as if she didn't know exactly how many. My bad, she said. And every week, the number of private log entries using their keywords doubles.
Interesting. They have specific keywords.
I'm worried we're going to be reaching a critical mass soon. At this rate, I'm worried that presidential election results are going to lead to, public demonstrations. We can't deal with that. You're the Counselor of Security. It's your damn job to deal with it, I told her. I'm not interested in excuses.
Public demonstrations? Wow.
She's not making excuse. Who Lieutenant started? Out of line, but Mute managed to muzzle her. Stand down, Miss Hale, she told her, but then she turned to me with the same rudeness. Now listen here, young man. I was not, asking for your approval. We have a problem, And a stern lecture from the chief counselor is not going to help. Okay? You can blame me if you want, but that's not going to solve shit.
Hello, Apparition. Welcome to the stream.
Yang stifled a grin, thinking that I wasn't looking. He had to glare to put him back in line. Sheepishly took a large drink of his wine. I'd at least like to know why it is that you can't even do your job effectively, I demanded. At least show some respect.
Okay, sure. You got it, sir.
Oh. Oh, this is, he's talking to Mute.
Okay, sure. You got it, sir.
She said sarcastically, an impossible expression all about her face.
But I think, sir, you misunderstand what my job is. My job isn't to stop public demonstrations. My job is to make sure public demonstrations don't happen in the first place. Like, do you have any idea what happened that last time we had public demonstrations?
Wow, she's even sarcastic to Mute.
I know, that's awful.
She paused. She expected me to actually answer her question, prepared to pounce the moment I got even the slightest detail wrong. I tried to recall, but she said something before I even had the chance to say anything.
No, of course you don't. It was like 4 centuries ago. They led to open armed rebellion. We're talking about outright banditry, okay? This is not tenable. Sir.
Oh my god. Dang, so it was bad even... Wow. Oh my god. This is like... It was just one dystopia that replaced another. Oh my god. Oh wow. 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 Oh my god, that is sad and horrible.
She said in a high and mighty way.
Banditry? On the Mangua? Do you have any idea what martial law is like? Because that's what it took to crush it last time.
So,
Interrupted Yang.
you're saying that carrying out your job needs our help.
So many bots. God, seriously.
You got it, Counselor.
She said.
Look, there's no need for hostilities, men. We've got a common problem here, and I think we can sort it out. And really, Chief Counselor, in my opinion as Counselor of Security, and as the eldest person around by like a millennium.
Jeez, how long have they been in space?
I think we can sort this out. But I wouldn't have asked you here if I didn't need your help.
My god, so old Mute was like some kind of shadow dictator, it seems. Holy shit. Oh my god. Wow.
Rude.
I sighed. She had a point. If I had to clean up what she couldn't, that's her job. What's your plan?
You're not going to like it.
She said. I was sure I believed her.
First, we let Park back in the presidential race. That's what the agitators have been getting us upset about. So we'll take the wind right out of their sails if we take away their main point of contention.
Who is Park? This is the first time we've read about this person. Click their name again in another log file. It'll remind you about them. Okay, so he's a new person. That's what the agitators have been getting upset about. So to take the wind right out of their sails, if we take away their main point of contention.
That's madness! He's a radical and he'd very likely be elected, I said.
What's the worst that happens?
Oh, I wonder if Park is Ryu. Oh no, he's probably not because he's with the rebellion.
We just veto the bastard down in every step. The president's powerless against the council in the end.
Yeah, and suggested?
Wow. God! Oh, wow. Wow.
No good. I mean, you're right. But that'll just lead to more unrest.
She said, shaking her head. What the hell do you propose, then? Just let him dictate his crazy, radical, anti-noble policies?
Okay. So they had like a bad society even beforehand, and they just... Oh my god.
I demanded.
Yes, actually. I think that's our best shot. Hear me out, okay? You'll resign as chief counselor. And don't give me shit here. I know you've been meaning to for ages. Don't pretend like you'd be upset for that to happen. We put in someone new, younger, as the face of the council.
Yes, yeah, I know. Oh, God.
Say it's part of our new direction. The president's going to call for reforms. I'm going to let him, and our new direction will be going along with them.
So we just yield to the madness of democracy, then? I said incredulously. She sounded absolutely insane. But of course she had a plan, I'm pained to admit.
No, that's crazy. Of course not.
She said, and then she grinned madly.
We pretend to. We're going to be the democracy movement's worst friend. If the president proposes reforms, yes, we'll nod along. We'll say we'll do it, and then we'll water it down. We'll stall, because, here's the thing. The people, they don't have specific demands. They're dumb. They're okay with compromises. All we have to do is make it look like they've won, and the movement loses all its momentum.
God, this story! Oh, wow, this is horrible. Oh, God, oh, wow. Horrible in the best way, but oh, God. Oh, God. God, when was this written? When the fuck was this written? Oh, God. Oh, God, this hurts. This hurts. Oh, God.
And then the rebellion crushed, said her lieutenant, smashing her fist into her palm dramatically,
efficiently and subtly. You got it. Efficient and subtle. That's how we do it,
said Mute.
It was written in 2013? Oh, wow. No, I meant in real life. Doors. Yeah, oh wait. Oh my god.
I wasn't sure at first what I thought of her plan. It's insane for sure, it's incredibly bold. But the more I thought about it over dinner, I thought, maybe that's what we need. And all the time I've known Mute, she might try my patience.
Of course she's chatty. It's just part of her nature. Sure, Mute.
But I've never known her attention to be misplaced. She might be chatty and a gossip and disrespectful. But one thing is for sure, she's honest and never manipulative. I think there's a reason why she came to my face and asked me this, when she could have gone around and asked me and with the rest of the council. She might be a bitch at times, but she's so programmed to always act in the best interest of the ship's safety. Always.
Oh, wow. Mute, you used to be an evil AI overlord. Oh my god.
Oh, what was that?
By the time we'd finished eating, I just about made up my mind. Who do you propose is the new face of the council, then? You? I asked. Oh, please. She shook her head dramatically. I said a younger face. Mine's as old as it gets.
Only by choice.
Yang said.
You can always look as young and beautiful as you'd like.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing, nothing. Hyun-ae is saying.
Yeah, sure, I've done that before. And when the fashions change, I'm sure I'll do it again. She started.
I think you look fine the way you are, Counselor.
Said Hale, an odd tone to her voice.
It's not the point, okay?
She shook her head. Looking exacerbated.
We need someone who's actually young, who the peasantry will trust as being willing to accept new ideas. Counselor Lee.
Counselor Lee, perhaps, I suggested.
No, definitely not. Too charismatic, too ambitious. That woman has got an agenda, and I do not trust it for a second.
She said. She was probably right on reflection.
Counselor Yang, who would you suggest?
He paused.
Oh boy.
And a flash of light seemed to go off behind his dim eyes.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Counselor Ryu Hyun-so,
He said.
give it to the useless figurehead of Council of Captaincy.
Oh my god.
I'll be so thrilled to actually have a real job, I'll never think to do anything with it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
You're right.
She said. Of course, I said too after a pause of reflection.
Ryu hasn't captured Emperor Ryu?
Yes, exactly. Ryu Hyun-soo was the birth name of the dynasty founder, Emperor Taijo.
Oh boy. Oh boy. My god. Oh god. This is making me, oh god. This is stomach churning. Wow. Oh my god.
Of course, I said to after pause of reflection. He's young, completely malleable, but plausible as a reformer. As the face of impotent rebellion, Ryu would be perfect. That was when we left the discussion for that night. Next time I tell my wife that I'll finally be retiring. She'll be thrilled.
Oh. Oh god. Election night. Oh, traumas. I like those too.
Is this another one of your otaku things?
Here's Bak. Oh God. Oh God, this story just, wow.
Man, I had the weirdest fucking night. Despite half the security force being pulled in to guard polling stations on election night, I was off duty at the time, watching dramas with my similarly off-duty father.
Who's his father? No photo on. Oh, okay.
I'm not a fan, but he is. Find them pretty unbelievable, honestly. Anyway, you got the idea from one of the episodes that would now be the perfect time to send a gift to Chief Security Officer Heo. My aunt in the main branch.
Oh, I see.
To say thanks for giving us the worst night off. Now, not that he actually had anything suitable, of course. He spent like 10 minutes scrounging and was only able to find a moderately expensive-looking wine bottle we'd been ignoring for years. He seemed to think it made perfect sense. Well, whatever, that's dad logic, I guess.
Dad logic.
I bet my daughter will love it in the future.
Is dad logic a pejorative? How unfilial.
So I took down the corridor to the main branch of family's home. My father suggested it be a quick 5-minute in and out affair. But it took 5 minutes at the doorbell just to get any sort of response. Whatever, it's not like I have anything better to do. Cute maid answered the door. She looked pretty sheepish. Can I see Chief Heo briefly, I asked her, if it isn't in trouble.
Geez, Hyun-ae, show some respect. You're as bad as him.
Wait, what did she say? I can't. Oh God. Damn it.
If it isn't trouble.
Sorry, she's out right now.
She said quietly, still halfway behind the door. Is her husband home then? I have something to drop off.
Yeah, Professor Kim.
He's home, but,
She suddenly blushed and now looked away.
Professor Kim is, he's busy right now and not to be interrupted. Oh, is he cheating on his wife?
sorry.
I have something to drop off. It'll only take a minute.
I really couldn't interrupt. Busy.
She said awkwardly, looking down and scratching her neck. It'd take a sec to catch her meaning.
Oh, yeah. I think he's cheating on her.
And Chief Heo is at the office, I asked.
Yes.
She said quietly.
Sorry, I have to go now.
And then she closed the door on me without another word. It was pretty fucking awkward, but whatever. Figured I might as well go try to deliver it to her office. Figured I should be at least able to say that I tried in good faith and all. And man, good thing I did too. Pretty much all the desks in the main security office were empty. Although all the lamps were still lit. Apparently I interrupted her in the middle of a conversation with Counselor Mute herself.
Yes, mister. Can I help you?
She said to me. I introduced myself as her brother's son.
Brother? You'd had a brother. Oh, brother of, I see. Brother of, his aunt. Who was apparently with the rebellion.
It probably could have gone better. He wanted to send you a gift.
Oh, no. This was the counselor saying that. Because the counselor was with Mute.
Yes, mister. Can I help you?
She said to me. Oh, and she didn't know that was even her nephew. I see.
He wanted to send you a gift. As thanks for working so diligently on the hardest night. Or something like that. Maybe with more stammering.
Yes.
she said. It most certainly is the most difficult night. At that point, as if on cue, she got distracted by a message in her earpiece.
Oh, don't say that.
She replied to the voice in her ear.
Are you serious? Are these reliable reports?
After a pause, she filled a shot glass with something from her shelf and slammed it back.
I will kill them,
she said.
If you see anyone carrying anything that even looks like political signs, I want them set on fire. Not the signs, the men.
Jeez. Wow, Seo Young really is scary.
Actually, the signs too. The point is, I want them dead,
she shouted. At that point, I was ready to leave and just waiting for a pause so I could excuse myself.
Jeez.
Okay, play that,
Mute said from the nearby screen, pantomiming an earpiece of her own.
Wow, women working really are as emotional as you'd think.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, relay that,
Mute said from a nearby screen, pantomiming an earpiece of her own.
Lieutenant, do not murder anyone. Elections with murders in them pretty much always turn into disasters. Let's not do that, please. Fine, fine, no murders. Continue to monitor the situation,
she said. Then she turned to Mute.
For now, I'd recommend some unscheduled maintenance on the rail corridor the fake ballots were spotted on. Already done,
the counselor said.
Can we send a team to intercept them?
I don't know, said Heo.
We're already spread thin as it is. If we just sent a couple uniforms in, to be blunt, I don't think they could take out the protesters efficiently. It would cause a scene. Really? You can't do better than that? I'm disappointed,
Mute said.
I expected better. Regardless, I don't think they could. She replied directly. Fine. I guess we'll have to avoid all that. This is Heo. Fine, I guess we'll have to avoid that. The last thing I want to hear are rumors the Council of Security is stifling the democratic process. That'll really agitate the damn democracy agitators,
she said bluntly. I was surprised to hear from the counselor herself. I mean, not that I'd ever heard anything from her before, but it sounded surprising.
Bunch of idiots. Don't they know that their candidate already won? What's the point in protesting for Park when he already has the presidency in the bag? I guess they had everything under control, though. Right. Are you sure you don't want to set them on fire?
Jeez!
She suggested.
Man, knock it off. Murder is going to lead to rioting. Let's avoid that kind of shit, please.
Mute replied, rubbing her forehead.
Hey, if you're spread so thin, why is he off duty?
She asked, glancing at me. I was way past the point of not wanting to be there.
That's a good question. Why are you, officer?
My aunt asked, staring. I stammered.
You know, this Sungbok boy seems a little awkward.
I don't really have a weapons permit yet, ma'am.
Well, it might be prudent to get one, don't you think?
She replied. I'm not sure exactly what I said. Something like, yes, ma'am, I think. But it seemed like the perfect chance to get out of there, so I excused myself and did.
Just because he's dead doesn't mean you shouldn't show respect, Hyun-ae.
I'm not really sure what they were talking about even now. I didn't hear anything about trouble with protesters, and I definitely heard no end to family members complaining about Park being elected. So they were right about that. I guess they managed to sort it out somehow.
This whole thing with those two women just doesn't feel right, though.
Sure was weird, though. And I guess maybe I should try for that weapons permit?
Oh my god, wow, the logs are certainly way more in-depth than they were. Wow, wow, oh my god. Hello, Princess of Balance, welcome to the stream. Oh, my hair's so young.
It's still shocking, like that she was responsible for putting the first emperor into power. It has been a rather awfully stressful week, but I feel as though it improved significantly after my daily meeting with Mute. The day of the first council meeting post-election.
Oh, why? How is it Ryu? Oh, he's the chief counselor, I see.
As of an hour ago, we've got a new chief counselor, Ryu Hyun-soo. Smith stepped down, and after a tedious amount of debate, we managed to push Ryu through the vote. It's all official now. She declared. Congratulations, I told her. I'm truly relieved to hear that worked. Tell me about it, she said with a sigh. There's going to be a joint broadcast of the new chief counselor and a new populist bastard president tomorrow, officially announcing their joint willingness to pander to any political agenda endorsed by enough idiot voters. I'll make sure the announcement has a security detail is properly decorated, I offered. Yes, of course, Mute said. But man, I think we're going to actually be okay here. It looks like we've gotten through the hardest part of it. Now we just have to worry about the politics, not agitators and public demonstration.
It's a lot of scheming, isn't it?
Sure is. I sure hope so, I said. I mean it. I think we really are okay. I just want to say, Miss Hale. Yes, I replied. Thank you. This could have turned out a lot more violently than it did. Look, you've put in a lot of really hard work in the past week stopping things from escalating further. She told me, staring at me intensely. And I really appreciate it. You're a great lieutenant. Oh, so young. Keep up the good work. Huh. Then she offered me a sincere smile, with elegance and grace in her cat-like grin. What's up with this town?
Oh, it's sweet.
I could hardly help but feeling warm at the sight of such a charming gesture from her. A woman known for being brutally honest. To hear a compliment like that coming from her, I knew she meant it. It felt good to be appreciated for all that, and I felt proud. Thanks, I ended up muttering, without a shred of neither elegance nor grace. I am simply happy things have worked out without any violence.
Wait, did Seo Young look on old Mute like a husband? What, jealous?
Well, good job. We couldn't have done it without you, she said. Then she turned serious. Anyway. But it made me feel a lot better about this whole stressful week. To have acknowledgement from her like that, truly.
What? Of course I'm not jealous!
Now we jump to 4 years later.
How unprofessional.
Let's see. Hey, so young.
I have absolutely nothing to report today. The Mungwa Flower Festival is still utterly boring, and I do not enjoy the celebrations. The plaza was peaceful, 0 arrests were needed, and increased security presence shipwide had led to no negative ramifications. My cruel boss still makes me write these things, even if nothing of note happens. So here I am filling up space out of boredom. I've noticed that Mute has updated her appearance again recently. There's a lot more silver hair mixed in with her blonde, and she's been wearing it short.
Oh my god.
And I'm really enjoying her new suits that seem to be all about narrow-waisted vests instead of jackets. It cuts a strong silhouette.
Oh my god, she is crushing hard.
Strong silhouette, and it feels really intimidating. I'm so happy to see her dressed like that. When the fashion lately has been for women to wear long dresses and seem less imposing, she's really done the opposite.
Suits? I knew the past was uncivilized, but old Mute too?
I bet you look good in one too.
I think she's the most gorgeous she's ever looked. Grey hair and all. I mean, I always feel outclassed by her, and I know she's got 1,600 years on me.
1,600 years since the ship launched. Dang. How long were they expecting this ship to go?
But I'm glad she's starting to look older. At the same time, I'm feeling it. I wonder how often she changes her visual age.
How inappropriate!
Regardless, she makes it look so good. She's been doing this thing lately where she'll light a cigarette by snapping her fingers, then blow smoke at dramatic moments and say something like, "Just watch me." And it's enough even to make the coolest of people's hearts skip a beat.
Oh my god! Jeez.
And that is my report for today.
I bet it would make this investigator's heart skip a beat too. Oh my god, yes!
I don't care about that, okay?
Oh my god, Hyun-ae, you know me. You know me. I bet it wouldn't say that if I said, like, to Mute that, like, if it was a guy playing this. Oh my god.
Do not ever do this again, Sheo Young. It's embarrassing on every level and not the point of daily reports. I will replace you with a large potted houseplant if you ever try to report this unprofessional again, okay? Can I replace you with a large potted plant?
Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god, finally something more lighthearted, because this has already started off super brutal. Alright, this will be the last one for today, and then I'll save after this. Fuck Heo family gatherings. Heo Sungbog.
wow, this boy swears so much. Like, even in a retrograde family, this disrespectful attitude is inexcusable.
I am so sick of spending time with my extended family. I don't think I've ever met a single person who thinks these Hale family gatherings are any fun. Everyone I've talked to seems to secretly hate them. Every single one. But we all pretend to care and take interest in how every random, unimportant cousin has been doing, who's just got married, and who the fucking cares about it all. This time, someone apparently paid serious money to hire an entire troupe of actors to perform short scenes in the living room, which at least shut down the conversation. Unfortunately, the performances were complete shit. I needed to get away, and slipped out between sets under the pretense of trying to find the washroom in hopes of falling in, therefore having an excuse for not being around.
Things still haven't changed in thousands of years. Oh my god. Okay, there will probably be a cutscene after I finish this log and it'll make me save. Okay. Thanks, Toei.
Instead, while I was wandering the halls of the main branch's absurdly large home, I ended up stumbling on the weirdest scene. A table with a card game in progress on it with an old professor of mine at one end, and a mostly naked, flat-chested maid sitting on strewn about clothes. Oh.
Yep. The old Kim cheating with the maid, yep. On his wife.
Oh, no. This isn't giving one of those stories, is it?
Sorry, I was, looking for the washroom.
Oh, I see. There's... Okay, so... Oh, wait. So there's days. And you can only do so much per day with power. I see. Thank you, Oe. Okay, that's how it works. So you recharge after a day.
I was, looking for the washroom, I said sheepishly, and started to back away. It wasn't even like the door was closed. I wasn't trying to sneak in anywhere. They were just there for anyone in the hall to see.
Wait, don't go, cute boy!
The maid called out.
Do you want to play Watu? We could really use a third. I like playing Watu too, though. The cards are pretty.
But, like, you didn't play any games like that, right?
Is that okay? I asked, looking at the professor. Terrified that I interrupted an intimate moment. Then I remembered the last time I visited their home looking for his wife, the chief security officer, and how he was indisposed then, too. That was a weird fucking night.
No, of course not. This is a bit of...
Yes, if you have silver to play for.
Oh, this is, Kim. Okay. Let's see. What voice should I give Kim? Oh, crappy crap. Let's see. There we go. God, let's see. I have silver to play for, except for the shrug. God. What voice should I... Oh, I know. I'll give him Michelle.
Yes, if you have silver to play for, he said with a shrug. Really did seem like he didn't care. Sure, I said. Even then, I got the feeling I was about to be hustled, but whatever. Anything to escape the family. I hear that, he said. Bloody in-laws.
Okay, yep. Michelle voice for him, too.
I'm a Heo too, I said. Then I introduced myself. You're Professor Kim, right? I had you in an Earth history class. Let me guess, first year? You went in every other officer in your family, he said. Go ahead and deal, Mimi.
Oh, who's Mimi? Oh, she's the maid, isn't she? Damn, she looks so badass. Very cyberpunk.
I can't really give a play-by-play of the game itself. I really remember that well. Probably didn't help that after putting our silver up for the stakes, Mimi kept pouring me more and more to drink. That's a really unusual name. Is it your real one? I asked the maid.
Nope.
Was the only response. I kept trying not to stare and it wasn't working. Maybe that's what the nudity was for, to win at cards by means of seduction.
Oh, Huachu is the Korean name for Hanafuda cards. I see.
I mean, man, it sure worked. It was pretty hard not to get caught up and think about how soft that bear skin feel against my hands and instead worry about my hand the game.
Who is this space woman and why is she in their home?
She's obviously a prostitute or something, or not, maybe not even that, but like somebody that Kim is cheating with his wife on.
It was also losing me a rapid number of points. At first, I didn't realize just how badly I was doing because I assumed my real threat was the professor, and he always seemed to be at the same point I was. And Mimi was only whittling us down very slowly, never calling go no matter how big the lead was. Next thing I knew, we were both out.
Oh, wow, I won!
Mimi exclaimed with a girlish giggle.
I feel like I'm on a roll. How about another one but with higher stakes? A 5 silver per point?
And that was the hustle. No bloody way. I know when I'm done, the professor said. I'm sitting this one out.
Yeah, I know how this story ends.
I'll be lying if I said the reason why I went in wasn't simply because I was attracted and wanted to spend more time with Mimi. I mean, I figured I'd be able to make back my money, because I couldn't really take that giggling very seriously. But mostly it was attraction. It ended pretty quickly. 3 rounds in, I had apparently raised the stakes, and probably got utterly swept up with a single play that took my opponent from 0 points to having more than enough to whip me out. Twice. Go or stop? I asked.
Stop.
That puts me in an awkward position, I explained. If you do that, you'll win and I'll be out, and I don't have anything more in my purse. But I'm having a lot of fun playing with you, so if you say go, we can take another few rounds.
The fuck is going on with my computer? Okay. Just checking some things. Okay, yep, everything's fine.
But I'm having a lot of fun playing with you, so if you say go, we can last a few more rounds.
Nope, stop.
Was the response, followed by a cutesy head tilt. Then I watched as my money got swept off the table.
I'm not playing for fun. I'm playing for money.
You're vicious, I teased.
I have to be.
Mimi exclaimed.
I've got tutors for my entrance exams to pay for, and I'm but a poor little thing.
The last word was dragged out. It was a little bit too cutesy. Tutors? The exams aren't that hard, I said.
Ha! And when did you take them? 40-30?
Oh, ha! And when did you take them? 40-30? The professor scoffed. 37, I'm not that old, I said. Well, they were a lot easier then. Anyone could get in. How many Chinese characters do you know, kid?
What? Of course knowing the classes because it's important.
So even then they were using Chinese characters. That's so stupid.
he asked, rolling his eyes at me. I thought back to school, he was actually my least favorite professor. I thought he was pretty obnoxious. I don't know, not many, I admitted.
Jeez.
Yeah, right. Nowadays you need to know 1,000 in order to get in. Mind you, you'll have trouble in a lot of classics classes if that's all you know, but it's the bare minimum, he told me. Holy shit, I said.
Jeez. Jeez.
Yeah, well, that's what's important nowadays, he said. How's that? Couldn't imagine why. Don't ask me, he said. I'm a history professor. It's way out of my bloody field. I don't care about Confucius. If I had my way, it'd be still like it was before.
Oh boy.
I see, I said.
Hence all the tutors.
Mimi said, pouring me another drink.
I wonder if Mimi is going to be the Empress somehow. I do wonder if Mimi is going to end up being the Empress. She seems very devious. Hey, how about another game?
I think he's had enough to drink.
Jeez, but he has a wife!
See, Hyun-ae, that's what happens to wives who act like shrews.
In retrospect, he was absolutely right. I'm fine, I can handle it, I said, absolutely wrong. I'm in security, we drink pretty fucking hard. So my wife keeps complaining. He responded. Fine, if we're in the stupid part of the evening, I'll leave you to it. To it. Have fun, kids. He turned to look at Mimi. I'm going to find the man you swindled that uniform from, since half the work's done for me. Give it back when you're done.
Yes, sir.
Mimi responded. Oh, that completely went over my fucking head at the time on account of the drinking. I just realized right now the joke was that Mimi had stolen the maid's clothes and the rightful owner was presumably naked somewhere. Holy fucking yikes.
Oh my god.
Man, I totally did not get that at the time. Anyway, then I was alone, for which I was kind of glad, because it gave me a chance to get closer.
So, another game?
Mimi asked. My purse is empty, I got nothing, I said. Play just for fun?
I only play for keeps. How about I loan you back the 600 silver you just lost? Oh no, she's being really devious. She's gonna ask him for a favor with security. Oh god, oh boy.
Even I could tell this was a bad idea at this point. Too bad my dick couldn't. Annabelle was making decisions for me at that point.
I'll need to take something as collateral.
What? I asked far too quickly.
A kiss. Mimi responded, smiling coyly at me,
Mimi responded, smiling coyly at me, a finger against the lips. I was wrapped around that finger at that point.
Jeez, what is he saying?
Maybe you're too sensitive to be reading this.
To make a long story short, I naturally agreed. And the kiss was taken from me was amazing. You know, the kind that makes you want more and more and frustrates you? That was the point. I have no doubt it fucking well worked. I didn't want to win back my money, that was just money. I wanted to win Mimi. Anyway, I shouldn't win back the money.
It's cute in a way, I suppose. Is this how adults are?
Kinda.
Anyway, I shouldn't win back the money. I was cleaned out in 10 minutes.
Well, I'm off.
Mimi said, starting to pull the strewn clothes into something more proper-like. Wait! I said, not actually having a follow-through. Stared for a moment, trying to think of something. How am I gonna pay you back?
Hair Sung-bok? I'm sure I can find you.
How about I pay you with dinner sometime, I asked.
Oh my god! Cute boy.
You know I'm not a girl, right? He asked.
Oh wow, I misread that one. Well, if he's a man, that's okay.
Jeez. Oh my my god. Oh my god. And he's literally going,
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
oh my god.
Do you think I would have let you kiss me if you were? I asked. I thought it was the coolest fucking line at the time. It wasn't. True, but definitely not fucking cool.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Wow. His Sungbok literally Uno reversed her. Oh my god. Oh my him. Oh my god. Literally did the Uno reverse card. Oh my god. Okay. That was amazing.
We've been at this for a while.
Okay, I'm gonna save for here. All right. Wait, I was. Yes. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see how it works. It puts the new one at the top. Makes sense. Oh my god. That was incredible. That was amazing. Because I thought he was gay from before, like with the picture and like with the thing. It's like, oh my god. I had this inkling that they might do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it for today. I love how he literally played the Uno reverse card on him. Oh my god. I thought that might be the case. Wow. Okay, you guys. Let's see. Today's Sunday, so Tuesday we'll be back with what was skipped because of Christmas stuff. Root double on Tuesday. Oh, Mute wanted to say something. I didn't see that.
Hey. I'm doing just fine, but I think you and I could really use a break from all this reading.
Huh? I'm fine. I'm happy to get back to it.
Okay, fine. I could really use a break. I'm feeling, I don't know, I guess it's like culture shock.
Oh, I know what that's like. I'm really sorry.
Oh, shut up. I don't want pity. I just, like, need a few minutes to recontextualize things. Do you think that would be okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I'd appreciate that too, really. I was thinking the same thing.
Okay. I feel like the big thing to me is, like, what is up with that Heyo family? I was attached to the Ryu family for 312 years, and I've seen a lot, okay? Like, I've seen shit as crazy as adoptive heirs taking the throne, and a queen who secretly manipulated the emperor behind his back. But I have never seen anything from a respectable noble family that's anything like what the Heyo family was like. Does that seem normal to you?
Let's see. Like, does what exactly seem normal to me? Does, I'm gonna say sometimes it happens. You know, families are different.
Really? I guess even in your world, it can't be helped.
Oh, good thing we didn't quit just yet. Da-da-da-da! Number 100! Thank you, Mute.
And, like, you're not okay with this, are you? The section is being reversed so casually like that?
I mean, I'm okay.
Jeez! whole thing with the Heo family is just totally normal to you then? Wow. Like, I just don't get it.
Are you sure she understood your original question, though? Yeah, I didn't quite understand.
What? It's rude to patronize a rescuer like that. Of course she understood.
Well, I kinda didn't. So could you please explain what you mean by that?
Shh. Really? Isn't it obvious?
Really?
It's a family led by a woman. Like, old Mute was clearly attached to the family for a long time, but how did it even happen that the main branch of the Heo family was run by a woman without any sons? Like, that's inherently a dead end. Even ignoring the unsuitability of a woman for that kind of responsibility, like... A Heo woman couldn't have a son named Heo, so how does the branch even continue?
Why are you looking at me? I mean, why does that even matter? But,
Well, you're from the barbaric past. Was that a normal thing as far as back as your times, too?
let me think. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I remember it was a pretty normal thing in all my books. But I was pretty young, so...
Still, if it was in your books, it's not like your parents would have given you books full of stuff they realized was morally depraved or anything.
Okay, so I made the right choice. Yeah, probably not.
So how did that work then? Like, would the branch just change? Would one of her sons be adopted into the Heo family or what? Like, how would old Mute know what person used to be associated with after... What person to be associated with after Seo Young was gone? Would just suddenly change families? Like, what would their relationship be?
I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Oh.
Sorry, I wish I could tell you, but I was really young when I got frozen, remember? It's not the sort of thing 13-year-olds worry about.
Okay, okay. Hey. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Really? You're kind of crying.
Oh god, Hyun-ae. Oh, sorry, it's just... That's the first time anyone's ever been willing to take my views and how things were in the past seriously, or give any sort of credit to my real parents.
Oh.
Oh, Hyun-ae. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Mute. Oh, this is sweet. This is very sweet.
Okay, let's just get back to work, okay? Maybe someone will make more sense to me as I read.
Thank you.
Please, knock it off. Jeez, Miss Investigator, rescue me from her.
Oh, God. Okay, that now it's a great place to end on. Okay, that was 6 extra minutes, but that was well worth it. That is a good place to end on. 2.5 hours, perfect timing. Again, on Tuesday, more Root Double, and we get back to this on Thursday. So until then, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.